Hey guys, I'm back again, and I have for you today an announcement video and just sort of a little what am I reading and what's been going on. Announcements for the read along for Jubilee. Saturday evening at 10 p.m. Paris time, Danielle and I will be discussing briefly, just lightly briefly, for half an hour, we'll be discussing Jubilee over on Twitter. So I will link below and on the screen our Twitter handles. We'll just be using the hashtag Jubilee, keeping it simple, where you can come and discuss with us briefly some little things like maybe your first impressions of the book and how you're enjoying it, or if you're not enjoying it, or whatever you want to say. So it's just a light discussion for half an hour. Now, as for the reading for this week, you should be reading, this is the second portion of the book. So you should be reading from chapters 13 through chapters 31. 13 to 31 this week. So that's all I have for that update. And I went and started looking for my French version of Jubilee. I put a little video of it over on Instagram. But this is the French version that I have of Jubilee. Okay, and this is like a little cover that comes off, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so what I hope to do with that is to maybe look at certain sections of Jubilee in English and then reread certain sections, the same sections in this French version, to see how, you know, it actually reads. Now, my husband read this one maybe about 7 years ago, and if I remember correctly, he said he absolutely loved it. So I don't know, we'll see if this translation is really good, if I get a chance to actually read some sections. Now, you've probably been wondering, well, where the heck have you been, girl? This is, you know, hashtag Read So Lit, it's Black History Month. It's Black History Month every day for me. But anyway, be that as it may, I've been reading this book, which I got, I don't remember when, it came the day before the book signing. The author of this book, her name is Linda Hervieux, and she lives in Paris, and she has written this book called Forgotten: The Untold Story of D-Day's Black Heroes at Home and at War. So I've been reading this, and I have been learning things I did not know. Fantastic so far. I'm like 2/3 in, so I hope that I'll finally be able to finish that this weekend. Second book that I have been devouring passionately is Blacks by Gwendolyn Brooks. Now, this is the Third World Press edition of Blacks, which is, it has a lot of her different poems together in one book. So it's quite a chunker. It's a little bit over 500 pages, and I am currently around page 200. So yes, I'm reading this slowly because I have been reading this since the 1st of February. Okay, so you need some time with Gwendolyn Brooks because her poems are meaningful and there's a lot going on in them. So I'm just enjoying this as the month goes on. I probably won't finish this until the very end of February, but for the moment it has been well worth the slow read. Let's just put it that way. Slow reading, meaningful reading. That's what I'm doing this month. Actually, that's what I'm doing all year, because I can't do this, you know, devouring 20 books in one sitting. I can't do it. I don't know how to do that. But anyway, I'm doing the slow way with this one, and I'm enjoying it tremendously. I haven't read all of her poems, so I'm, you know, discovering some for the first time. Some of them are, you know, are rereads for me. But in general, it's just been fantastic. So with all three of these for the first week and a half, I think I'm pretty busy with the reading thing. If I can manage to finish off at least Forgotten by the end of the week and Jubilee, or at least Forgotten, I will then be able to embark on some of the other goodies that I have been squirreling away passionately, hoping to read this month. So with that, I will leave you. Hopefully you are having just as good of a hashtag Read So Lit read as I am, and I will be back with some more videos. I have ideas, you know, for some videos to do that I haven't been able to film because I don't have time with work, but look out for some videos for next week. So that's all I have for you today. Bye.